I think I wish I had worked harder at my studies and been a little more diligent in putting in the extra time needed to go the extra mile to maybe get extra credit or to get the A rather than the B. And I was a reasonably bright guy and knew that I could do better. My parents always were after me about that, and I was sort of having a good time and doing some of the other things I mentioned, and dating and stuff like that. And so I wasn't as diligent as I could have been. Yeah, so I would change that. To think that I would consider not finishing high school and not going to college, it was a non-starter. It just wasn't even a thought, given my parents' background, their strong beliefs and values, a value system with regard to education and its importance, and they knew that it was going to be important in all of their children's lives. I think that education has the potential to completely change an individual's life 180 degrees. If they're going down a wrong path, education has the potential to completely reverse that path in a better direction. And we can tell based on school records and interviews and the like, grades, whether an individual has the potential to do more. It's quite clear to me that I have frequently had before me individuals who haven't completed high school who have college potential and beyond. And we do what we can to assist in that way. It's often the case, however, unfortunately, that by the time a defendant gets to me, it's rather late in the day, and sometimes so much work needs to be done that it can be overwhelming to an individual, and very daunting to think about moving on and moving ahead with one's life. But I hope that folks don't give up and recognize that getting that degree, that first, if it's the GED, if it's getting that high school equivalency, it matters. It matters a lot, and as we know today, you hear it all the time, that the new high school diploma is your BA or your BS. So people who find themselves, defendants who find themselves in front of any judge are really operating from a huge deficit and have a lot of ground to make up. But especially when they're young, you got to start somewhere and start putting one foot in front of the other. And that's part of the message that I try to communicate to folks in that situation who can benefit. And I think all can benefit from an education. You don't have to be Einstein to benefit from an education, quite frankly.